wonder what another homeschooler's home looks like? Do you think there's books everywhere? Do they have schoolroom type setup? Well, you're in luck. Stay tuned. Everyone, this is Saida, and this is a collab started by Heidi and Big Boss, Boy Boss Mama. She is an awesome mom to wonderful boys, and she shares a lot of insights into raising sons as well as homeschooling, and a lot of organization tips as well. So I will link her channel up above and in the description, and there will be a playlist with some awesome other homeschooling moms as they share their homeschooling home. I started homeschooling and I started researching. I thought I really needed a homeschool room. I needed a homeschool room, nice desk, lots of wall space, a whiteboard, blackboard, and everything that goes along with it. As I have progressed further into homeschooling, I have realized that I don't really need all that. Personally, for our family, we don't really need all that. We are fortunate and lucky to have a space and to be able to homeschool in our space. However, we don't really need it. As we've proceeded further on, we realized that all we really need is a table, so a dining table suffices. So sometimes we're on our dining table doing our homeschooling while I'm doing kitchen and cooking. They're helping me with cooking, and that also counts as homeschooling for us. So if you're fortunate enough to have an awesome homeschool space, that's awesome. However, it's not really necessary. In our home, as I went further along in our homeschooling journey, I realized that I really didn't want to reciprocate the classroom environment for our home, or that's not what we wanted for our kids. The reason we chose homeschooling is to allow them to love and find joy in their learning. And so couch is we have two couches. We actually have a couch, a little love seat in our homeschool room as well as our family room and our living room. We cuddle up and read books. We love reading books, and that's a really great time for us to bond, as well as they get to hear some awesome read aloud. We're fortunate enough to have an outdoor space where we also read, as well as do a lot of our crafts outdoors, so the house doesn't get messy. We get to use our outdoor dining space as our learning as well. So in our home, you will see that learning happens everywhere. Us learning from on the floor. My daughters love to be on the floor and read, and I love to get on the floor with them, play, build, read, craft, draw. We use the kitchen a lot as well. I wish my kitchen had more of an island feel to it, because I could see us really, the girls doing a lot of their schoolwork there. But right now we use our table that's upstairs on their schoolroom, as well as we actually use our dining table a lot as well, because sometimes my husband works from home, and their school space currently is right next to my husband's office space. So there are times when we bring our big box of their workload downstairs, and that's how we get school done. And in the previous years, I've used a workbox system, and it had worked out well. It didn't really not work out, but for our purpose, I think I love the idea of, we started out this year with a binder, and then now my daughter is more into it. She wants to do her work in her book, so we use a basket system, and in the basket I have loaded up with everything with flags on what they're going to do next, and we just bring our basket down and wherever, and we're doing their school. So if you feel that you need to have a homeschool room to homeschool, that is not the case. Any place that you can cultivate and allow your child to love learning and how they learn. Not everyone learns the same way. My two daughters are very different. One likes workbooks, one doesn't. One likes to be on the chair, the other prefers the floor. So don't ever think that you need to have a homeschool room to homeschool. Now, organization space, that's another topic, because I think you need a lot of that, because if I had to give up my homeschool room, I would give it up, because it's not something that that I could live without. But an organization space you need, especially with the books and all the learning materials and all the games. You need some organization space. So if you can have some part of your, I've seen a lot of homeschoolers use part of their pantry, part of the kids' closet space, the hallway, closet space, linen closet space, and the garage. As long as you can make room for homeschooling materials, I think you can homeschool anywhere. You can even road school. We sometimes pack up all our books in our backpack and take it to the library, and that becomes our homeschool space. What you make of it, and it's how your home is set up and what brings joy to you and your family. I hope you found this video helpful. Please go and go into the description below, so you can watch Heidi's and as well as many other mamas who are putting out there how their homeschool space looks like. I can't wait to go and check it out, because I know that I'm gonna get lots of ideas, and who doesn't like looking at a homeschool room space, especially if you're a homeschool mom, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoy homeschooling and mommy lifestyle videos, I would love to have you part of our Precious Years family, and I will see you on our next video. Until then, take care and happy homeschooling. Bye-bye.